The current situation between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West has moved beyond strained co-parenting into what can only be described as a functional severance. What once appeared to be a delicate effort to preserve stability for their 4 children has hardened into a clear boundary. Kim is no longer managing Kanye's volatility. She is isolating her household from it. For years, Kim absorbed the burden of Kanye's public instability while maintaining the appearance of cooperation. That phase is over. Internally, the dynamic has shifted from patience to containment. Kanye is no longer viewed as an unpredictable partner who needs support, but as a destabilizing force whose presence, even indirectly, threatens the structure Kim has built for her children and her brand. The West name, once an asset, is now treated as a liability. This break became unavoidable as Kanye withdrew almost entirely from active parenting, while he moved between Tokyo and Seoul with Bianca Censori, engaging in avant-garde performances and controversial public displays. Kim remained in Los Angeles, handling every aspect of daily life for North St. Chicago and Sam. School schedules, emotional regulation, security, medical decisions, all of it fell to her. According to Kim herself, months passed without meaningful communication from Kanye. The silence was not imposed by legal restriction, it was self-created. As a result, Kim tightened access, not through court filings, but through logistics and security. Phone calls went unanswered. Late-night disruptions stopped being tolerated. Household protocols changed. This was not a dramatic legal maneuver. It was a parental decision made after prolonged absence and unpredictability. Kanye's claims that he is being blocked are contradicted by Kim's own statements that communication has remained available but unused. The most consequential escalation is the reported consideration of changing the children's last names from West to Kardashian. While no public court filing confirms this step as of late 2025, the discussion alone signals intent. This is not symbolic, it is strategic. The Kardashian name represents institutional stability, commercial longevity, and controlled legacy. The West name at this stage is associated with controversy, financial fallout, and reputational risk. Folding the children fully into the Kardashian identity would place their futures under a single, predictable governance structure. The launch of North West's public Instagram account in December 2025 marked the clearest demonstration of this power shift. Kanye had repeatedly and publicly stated that his children would not be used on social media platforms, particularly TikTok and Disney-adjacent systems.
Said, I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
That position is now irrelevant. North's account went live with parental oversight, approved by Kim, and immediately attracted millions of followers. The styling, tone, and confidence of North's debut made one point unmistakable: Kanye no longer has veto authority. This was not accidental, it was a message. Kanye's response has been limited to distant criticism, comments about Kim's fashion, accusations of control, and vague claims of exclusion. These statements have had no practical effect. Kim has not altered her routine, her address, or the children's schedules. Security procedures reportedly changed long ago. The gates did not close overnight, they closed gradually as communication failed and trust eroded. Legally, the 2022 joint custody agreement still exists. There has been no confirmed filing for sole custody. That distinction matters. This is not a court-mandated removal of parental rights. It is a real-world outcome of absence. Functionally, Kim is operating as a single parent, not because the law forced it, but because the other parent disengaged. Kanye continues to frame the situation as exclusion. Kim frames it as reality. The evidence supports the latter. North's Instagram account is live. Kim has publicly stated that months passed without contact. Kanye's life remains centered on performance, spectacle, and confrontation, rather than routine parenting. The separation between households is no longer emotional, it is operational. This is no longer a feud, a rivalry, or unresolved divorce tension. It is an erasure in progress. The Kardashian household is being fortified, the West influence is being reduced to background noise, and unless Kanye re-enters his children's lives with consistency, accountability, and stability, not commentary, the distance will continue to harden into permanence.